Hey, Conscious Club crew, welcome back to another posture clinic. Today we are going to go through Warrior I. It's really fantastic to go through the basics of Warrior I because it is the foundation. Warrior I and Warrior II are foundational for a lot of the standing poses, and without standing poses, foundation is everything. So we really build from the ground on up, so making sure that we have Warrior I, the little specific details, the little nuances of the feet and the arms is really instrumental when we begin to work with dynamic postures and when we begin to work with some of the more complex standing asanas. So we'll come onto our feet today. So I'll come onto the side here, and we start at the front of the mat. I think it's quite clear that I don't really use a traditional yoga mat for this. I do use it for my own practice. But I got this blanket in Peru, and it's just felt right to use it because I like the colour scheme, because it's super meaningful, and it's nice and big as well. Anyway, enough chit chat. So, for Warrior I, I'm going to mirror you, so I'm going to cue one side, but I'll do the opposite side. So, with your feet hip width apart, tall spine looking forwards, take an inhale breath here, and as you exhale, step your right foot back, and you're wanting to have about a 90-degree angle on the back foot, and we have the front leg is just out ever so slightly here. Toes pointing to the front. You want to manually adjust the hips, so you want to pull the left hip back ever so slightly, which will naturally bring the right hip forward, so it really aligns the spine. Arms down by the sides, take an exhale breath here, and as you inhale, bend the front knee and bring the arms up, biceps by the ears. So we're in a lunge here with the front knee, and the back leg, the foot is at a 90-degree angle. We want to keep the foot flat on the mat, okay? Again, manually adjusting your hips, so pulling the right hip back, which brings the other hip forward to align the spine. Arms are up. You want the knee to be over the ankle, and just sit down into this lunge here and just stay here holding steady, focusing on your breath here. So as you inhale into the chest, expand, and as you exhale, draw the belly back, navel draws back to the spine. So as we inhale, we expand, we increase, and as we exhale, you're further grounding, stabilizing. Just a few more rounds here. Keep the mind steady by keeping the breath moving. Exhale the breath here, and as you inhale, come up to straight legs. Exhale, bring the arms down and step to the front. Take a moment here. Keep the breath moving. Side two. Take an inhale breath here. And as you exhale, step the left leg back, bringing the left foot, turning it out 90 degrees. Bring the right foot and just wiggle it out a little bit if you need to. Manually square your hips, so pulling the right hip back will bring the left hip forward and in alignment to keep the spine straight. Exhale the breath here, arms down by the sides. And as you inhale, bend the right knee and bring the arms up, biceps by the ears. Again, take a moment here just to realign the hips if you need to. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. And sit down into this position here into Warrior One, keeping the biceps by the ears. You can turn the palms so that they face back a little bit, which helps open up the chest. Inhale into the chest. Exhale, navel draws back to the spine. Inhale, fill up with new vibrant energy. Exhale, ground, stabilize, release. Stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Notice the mental fluctuations. Let it come and let it go. Final couple of rounds here. As you inhale, come up, bring the arms down. And as you exhale, step to the front of the mat. Arms down by the sides. Tadasana. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to hit that bell button for notifications for my new videos each week.